that. It's going to be in the way. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. All right, so we're going to go through a couple of things that are happening. I got some news that I found out about. I don't see most people really even talking about it. I got some videos that I'm going to bring up today about it. About so much that is happening, especially the result of the government shutdown, that some of you in your respective states may not understand that the government shutdown is far reaching even to your community. Republicans just don't want you to think so, right? So, a couple of things that are going on. Alabama's WIC funding is about to run out. Yeah, Alabama's WIC funding is about to run out because WIC funding. Oh, I'm writing down something. WIC funding. Thank you so much, user 279. I appreciate each and every one of you. Good morning. Hey, Kevin. Good morning to you. Good morning to all of you. I'm sorry, I had my head down writing a note. Good morning, David. Good morning, Coffee, Isabella, Kevin, Tawana, Shane. And if I missed you, charge it to my head, not my heart. I appreciate you being here this morning. But y'all need to understand this government shutdown. Alabama families who depend on WIC are about to not have food assistance. They're not going to have food assistance because when it comes to things like WIC is funding that has to be approved and allocated every year by Congress. It's discretionary money, right? Discretionary funding. It's not like Medicare where you can, pull it from other places. It's not like that. When you don't fund it, there's no money for it. People don't get no food. Hey, Trell, good morning. Now, remember I told you guys, that this goes on top of remember when I told you about all the food banks that didn't get food because the Trump administration destroyed that food? Over 94 million pounds of food was destroyed. You said you and your family just came back from a trip from out of state via airplane. We are afraid we will be stuck. Hey, Kevin, that's why I ain't getting on no plane. And another reason why I ain't got no money for no plane. I'm going to just keep it all the way above. The Trump administration took my job, took my husband's job. We both are in here unemployed, scrapping, making a way out of no way. Because the Trump administration decided to take jobs from American families. That's what the Trump administration did. And let me tell you, they pride themselves on doing it. There is no shame in nothing that the Trump administration is doing. But understand, if you live in Alabama and you depend on WIC, the funding is running out. They're saying they may be able to ride it out until November, and that's pushing it. But they really don't know. So if you are somebody in Alabama depending on that funding, okay, if you're depending on that funding isn't going to be there. Because Congress won't do their jobs. Congress won't open back up to do their jobs. Democrats have been there to negotiate, but Donald Trump told Republicans not to. Mike Johnson sent them home, so they're not there. There's nobody to negotiate with Democrats. Republicans are starving you. Good, because the system needs to be fixed, and he's doing it. He's doing it, Angry. He's fixed everything but you. So go on out of here, beloved. It's always ones that look like, very questionable. The gene pool is questionable. Those are always about Trump's going to fix America. Trump is not why you're poor, beloved. You're poor because of lack of education. Lack of education. That's why y'all are poor. And you're poor because you've let rich people tear up your schools. Hell, you hate your children so much. You not only have been letting rich people tear up your schools, you let rich people tear up your schools so bad now that they mucked up the Department of Education. They're trying to destroy it. They said your kids don't need education. And you hate your children so much you agree. Because you jealous of your kids. You mad your kids are smarter than you. It's a whole lot of parents in America like that. People don't want to be honest about that shit. That's a big portion of how we got here. Jealous ass old people. Jealous of their own damn kids. Jealous of their own damn kids. Parents are supposed to be, I want you to be better than me. So I'm going to give you everything I'm going to give you everything you need to be better than me, right? Because I'm your parent. So I want you to be smarter than me. I want you to be more talented than me. I want you to have more money than me. You understand? You want to look back at the lineage of your family, and it was nothing but upward trajectory, right? Not these new age parents. These old school ass parents, these boomers and shit, they don't think like that. Instead, they lean on their kids. They be mad with their kids, mad with them. I'm going to take my house and get a reverse mortgage. You know what a reverse mortgage is? See, remember at one time, parents used to leave their home to their children because that home was a starting place for wealth for families, right? You could leverage that family home and rent it out. You know what I'm saying? Or a family member could live in it. Now all they got to pay is taxes, right? Nah, parents ain't doing that no more. Now they get reverse mortgages, right? So they can travel. They want to travel, see the world, and leave your ass nothing. Then they don't come home until they're sick and they need somebody to take care of them. Then you're supposed to drop everything, right? You're supposed to drop everything and now take care of your sick elderly parent who didn't leave you shit, who took and did reverse mortgage on their house so they could travel, go on janky ass cruises and shit. But once they sick and infirm, they didn't save no money for taking care of them in their old age. You're just expected to do it because you're their child. That's America. Y'all better wake up. These selfish ass old people is how we got here. It's how we got here. Oh, y'all, let me stop for a second. First, let me stop and say good morning to you. Good morning to you. I ask you why you're here just to do a couple things. If you could tap that like button for me, because tapping is clapping, I appreciate it. And then if you could hit that copy link button for me. Copy link counts as a share. You don't even have to send the link to anybody. Copy link makes TikTok think it should boost the live, and I appreciate that. Now, I have an exclusive picture I want to share with you all. I was able to get an exclusive picture from Donald Trump's colonoscopy, right? I was able to get this exclusive picture. And look what they found down there. Wait a minute. I gotta get to it. Gotta find it. I want y'all to see. Hold on, let me. It's too big. I'll have to make it smaller and put it up. But what they found down there, I think they found Lindsey Graham. Going down in the deep, man, down in the deep. Yeah, I had a picture. It was Lindsey Graham poking out of there. But alas, it says it's too big, so it's too big, so I can't post it. It's okay. I'll bring it for next time. I'll bring it for next time. Something else, so y'all understand what Democrats are fighting for and why one of the reasons why Democrats are fighting so hard. This is what insurance premiums are going to look like if Republicans allow, right, the subsidies for the ACA to expire. That's what you're looking at with healthcare costs. The big inherent difference. Remember, I read off to you guys yesterday some premiums. Some premiums will rise over 300%. I don't know about you, but I couldn't afford a 300% price hike if that happened to me. And you know why your insurance is going to go up? Yes, because they would pull back the subsidies and stuff and the help with the ACA premiums. But I'm gonna tell you another reason why. Because when the price of insurance goes sky high, healthy people are going to pull out of that marketplace. So then by proxy, you're only going to have people there who are really desperate for insurance. And the people desperate tend to be the people with health issues. So it's going to cause those rates to go sky high because that pool is going to be full of people that are just have medical conditions. Hey, Chef CC, you said that's ridiculous. You already pay $750 a month for you and just your wife. That's ridiculous. Health insurance should not be for profit in America, but health insurance is for profit because rich people don't want it not to be. They feel like it's un-American. It's unfair for you not to allow them to decide if you should get an MRI based on what their shareholders say. Think about it. It's all because of shareholders. If your insurance company was privately owned and wasn't beholden to shareholders, was not traded on the public market, it wouldn't act that way. It would act the way that it needed to so that customers would keep buying their insurance. You understand? They would respond to their customers. Because if we don't treat our customers right, remember, because that's how companies used to work back in the day. Before everybody and their mama, because now companies, their entire goal is to get to a point so they can go public, right? Companies don't want to stay private anymore. They just work really hard to gain your trust, to go public, to betray you. That's it. Yep, shareholders. Yep, hence sharecroppers. Say it again. Listen, as long as a company is private, you're going to get the best out of them. Why? Because they got to earn your loyalty. They have to earn your trust. And in order to keep you as a customer, they got to stay doing things that keep you loyal, not their shareholders. But when they go public, they care about money, 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 money. And what do the shareholders want to see? Constant and steady growth. So this is why your government is closed. Republicans are going to keep your government closed at all costs to ensure you pay more for health insurance. I just saw a Republican congressman say just yesterday on television, he said it on CNN. He said, I have always been an employer. I come from a family of employers, and it is time to get insurance back with your employer. They don't like you having portable insurance, baby. They don't like it. They don't like it. They don't like it, baby. They want your ass tied to a job because when you're tied to a job, you're stuck with them and they know it. And that's what they want. They want you stuck in a job that you hate, desperate for whatever money they choose to give you. Desperate. Because wages have not kept up with inflation. They have not. They have not. And they haven't kept up with inflation because rich people don't want to pay you. They don't want to pay you. If they kept up with inflation, I'm looking it up now because I'm interested in knowing if your wages kept up with inflation, you would have a 78.7% increase in your pay, almost 80% increase in your pay right now if your wages kept up with inflation. What would you do with 80% more paycheck? Your life would be markedly different. No, M.A. Shalom, you're not going to come in and teach me nothing, beloved, with an avatar picture. Come in and don't hide your face. Let us see those age lines. Drea D, same thing, beloved. Not up in here, not up in my live, beloved. Y'all not going to tell me Obamacare raised your rates. Obamacare didn't raise your rates. Most of you wouldn't even have insurance if it wasn't for the ACA because you got pre-existing conditions. Obesity is a pre-existing condition. Most of you only got the gastric sleeve because of the ACA. Where am I lying at? Where am I lying at? A lot of you only get GLP-1s because of the ACA. See, y'all get too big for y'all fucking britches. Y'all get too big for y'all damn britches. Let's just keep it all the way a buck. Some of you would still be bad built if it wasn't for Barack Obama. See, that's part of the problem. That's what do they say? They should have never gave some of you bitches GLP-1s. Because y'all get a little bit of help and y'all get beside yourself. You get beside yourself. Exactly, Zarvis. Obamacare helped to lower rates. Helped to lower rates. Because it put more people into the insurance pool. That's how you lower rates. But when you push people out of the insurance pool and it's only the healthy folk and the people who are sick or have conditions can't get care, you're going to have a problem. And by proxy, it raises all of our rates because when those sick people can't get insurance, at some point they end up at an emergency room. Listen, listen, if I wrote a book called Beside Yourself, honey, people will either laugh reading it or cry. One of the two. Yep, see, Mandy says, as a diabetic, Obamacare saved me. Remember when Joe Biden then layered on top of it to lower the prices of insulin? Then Donald Trump comes in and revokes all that shit? Make America great again. Make America great again. One of the reasons why we're here as Americans is because Americans, y'all got lazy and complacent because your government started working for you. It started working for you. And then you got caught up and for some strange reason, you lost yourself in all of it. Because you got so used to having access to shit that you forgot there was at one time you didn't have access to these things. Right? You didn't have access. There were people like me back in the day, we understood if we had no job, we have no insurance. Why do you think so many musicians and artists back in the day didn't have insurance? Because they didn't have traditional jobs. And they couldn't afford insurance outside of having a traditional job. Now artists can have insurance due to the marketplace. Republicans have done nothing. I don't know if you guys saw the interview with Jim Jordan. I think it was yesterday, where he was talking with somebody yesterday or Sunday. He was talking with somebody, uh, um, talking with a reporter from CNN about the government shutdown. And he was saying Democrats need to open back up the government. Then we can work to get health care fixed. And the reporter asked a great question. Well, if that's the case, why haven't you already done it? See, Democrats have to be smart enough to know, no, Republicans don't want to fix health care because if they did, they wouldn't have stripped people of so much of their health care in that big, beautiful bullshit bill. Republicans are full of it. They just want to open back up government again. And then when you lose your insurance, they'll say, well, Democrats didn't fight for your insurance. It's not that big of a deal. Don't normalize it. People like Jim Jordan, your tax dollars pay for Jim Jordan and his family to have insurance forever. They get Cadillac insurance. They get the good fancy insurance. They won't even let you have basic shit. They won't even let you be a basic bitch. Mm-mm. Can I speak about stuff on saying the words plenary authority? What that truly meant? Oh, sure. I'll talk about that for a second. What that means, look, let me put it here. Because Stephen thought that he could pretend that his connection was frozen, right? But he steady blinking like this while he wasn't talking. Bitch, we can see you blinking. Like, okay. But anyway, the plenary authority is basically saying that the President of the United States has unfettered authority to do whatever he wants. There is no three equal branches of power at that point. He's saying that absolutely positively the president cannot be questioned and he can do whatever he wants. That's what Stephen Miller was saying. He said the quiet part out loud. He was talking too damn soon. That's because he's salivating for it. Stephen Miller's over there like, man, we're almost there. We're almost there. Oh, shit. That's what happened. He caught himself and said, I wasn't supposed to say that part out loud. I'm not supposed to tell that part yet. This is why they keep bucking the courts and pretending like they don't understand orders from judges. They understand very much so. I like the fact that Democrats are starting to sue the federal government, sue their ass. That's what Republicans have been doing for decades. Their playbook is sue the government, sue the government. They work in government, but they'll sue government. Okay. All right. So it's good the Democrats are doing it too. So basically, plenary authority is saying that a president has outright power to do whatever he wants. Nobody can stop him. Nobody can check him. Nothing. Remember, the Republican Party is the party that told you they don't like big government. But when Trump got back in office, Congress, because Congress passed a law on this. This is why I tell y'all, Trump is the distraction. That raggedy ass Republican Congress, they are the danger because they're passing laws, right? A president can't pass laws. They're passing laws in Congress to basically limit the authority of federal judges they don't like when they don't like your opinion. Y'all gonna learn. So let me stop for a second again and say good morning to you. Good morning to you. Good morning to everybody. It is Thursday. We are almost at the end of the week. Almost at the end of the week. I want to remind you again, don't forget to check out the Straight No Chaser podcast. A new episode dropped yesterday where I talked about the lies we learned in terms of things you were taught as a child that you thought were real things. And then you grow up and live life and find out it was propaganda and lies. Things like, if you work hard, you'll get ahead. Lie. Listen to the podcast. The information's in my bio, in my profile. You just click the link to my website. It'll take you to places you can listen to it. Patreon, YouTube, Spotify. You need to listen to that. Yep. Congress passes laws, Supreme Court enforces them. So check it out. Hold on, I'm checking something. Oh yeah, the judge. Q the Truth is talking about the judge whose home was attacked. Her husband ended up in the hospital. Notice how MAGA's so quiet about that. But remember, y'all, we were supposed to be real respectful about Charlie Kirk. Fuck Charlie Kirk. That's why I'm still like that. Fuck Charlie Kirk. I have a right to say whatever I want to say, just like Charlie Kirk did. Fuck him. Again, quiet as kept. I have talked more about Charlie Kirk than his own wife has. Erica Kirk don't care that Charlie Kirk ain't here no more. Chill. She counting money. Erica Kirk over there like, we getting money, we getting money, we getting money, we getting money. She don't care. She don't care. She already trying to find her second husband. What is y'all talking about? She need a daddy for them kids. You look, Charlie would have wanted it that way, yeah? For us to ignore the fact that he's not here anymore. I'm like, not having it. Not having it. Y'all need to understand, we're in a bad way. Now, I want to mention anybody in here from Florida, because of course, you know, Florida going to Florida. Anybody in here from Florida? Well, I know most of you have probably heard of Full Sail University, right? You've heard of Full Sail. Well, Full Sail, some whistleblowers just came out about Full Sail. Apparently, Full Sail, of course, I think most people knew this. Full Sail was lying to people. Y'all, they was faking and frauding, homie. They were paying employers. Full Sail was paying employers to hire students from Full Sail, keep you in a job for about 2 or 3 days, then they would fire you. Now, this is the catch. Because the company would hire you for just a couple of days, it allowed Full Sail to say that, hey, we have a 70% employment rate for our students, which triggers more federal government funding. Full Sail, which is also associated with the Los Angeles Film School, because they're both operated by the same University Florida alumni trustee, right? The same guy manages both of them. So both of these universities were doing this. Paying employers to hire you for a day or two, then the employer gonna fire you because they never really had a job for you anyway. But it allowed the schools to go back to the federal government and say, look, 70% of our students get jobs. And they ended up getting over $377 million of our tax money going into their schools. They was getting government handouts. Yeah, that's exactly what it was, Zarvis. They were getting our tax dollars. And, oh, and I want to be clear. They got 377 million a year of our tax dollars. Yeah, not total. A year they was getting that money. And you wonder why they can't forgive your student loans. Oh, nobody's in jail for that, Thompson. Nobody. But they will not forgive your student loans. You keep letting government tell you there ain't enough money there for it. It's money there. It's just that all these people have got their hands in it, getting money, breaking the law, and nobody's doing nothing about it. Yep, that's about $1 billion every 2 years, and ain't nobody gonna do shit about it, Q the truth. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing about it. I'm putting up a video today about it because I know most people probably don't know. That's why your government can't forgive your student loans. It's not that they don't have the money. They had it to keep giving to these schools who were lying about employment for students. I'm telling y'all, the biggest racket there is convincing you to go to college, get a degree, only to come out and you still ain't gonna be able to get no job, and now you got student loan debt on top of it. So now you're crippled because you got debt on your ass. So now you're gonna take whatever job you can get, because the last thing you want to do is default Sally Mae. Because if you default on that student loan, that bitch is going to be the worst ex you've ever dealt with in your life. I'm telling y'all tired of rich people playing with you yet? What you gonna do about it? Hey, I'm just here to tell you about stuff that you probably ain't know about. I'm just telling you. You said maybe it's because Tom. Maybe it's because you don't wash your neck with a wash rag. Why are you in here, beloved? Bye. Tom all triggered. Tom ain't never even went to college. Tom didn't even go to trade school. People who don't read books get so mad at people who read books. You shouldn't have gone reading them damn books. So you mad with me because I've read more than a washing machine manual. Is that what you're saying? Like what? What are you talking about, sir? What are you talking about? We don't read no damn books over here. Who you think we trying to be smart? You're right, sir. You're right. My bad. My bad. Yeah, Kevin, look, I'm a geek, Kevin. I'm one of those people. Look, let me say this. When I buy a new thing, I read the whole manual. I don't know what it is. I just like it. I have this thing. I read manuals. I read manuals, okay? You do no, you do too, Kevin. Yeah, I don't know why I have this thing about reading the manual um when I get it. To just say thank you, good morning, good morning, good morning. We're gonna stop real quick for a commercial break, right? Because I don't started doing these. These are actually pretty fun to do. Now I want to talk to you guys about a product that I bought not once, not twice, but 3 times out of the TikTok shop. See, folks love to talk about the free shit they get out of the TikTok shop. No, 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 no. For me, it's something that I bought not once, but twice, but 3 fucking times out of TikTok shop. And I'm going to keep on buying it. Even if TikTok shop ever stops selling it, I'm going to still buy it. I'm going to show you. Look, I got the 3 bottles. Look, this one's empty. This was the first one I bought when they had a little bit of a different packaging. This is the one I'm currently using right now. I use this every day. And then this is the last one, the brand new one that I haven't used yet. Ladies and gentlemen, because gentlemen, skincare is important. The car stank commercial was yesterday. Look, your skin is important. You do not want your skin to look like old Coach leather, right? You don't want your skin looking like RFK Jr.'s, right? People ask me about my skin. I use this shit. This is like Frank's Red Hot Sauce, right? I put this shit on everything. Do you understand? Every day I put this on. Okay? Every day I put this shit on everything. Every day. This serum is the truth. If you're a lady and you like serums, check it out. Like I said, I bought it not once, not twice, 3 times. Okay? Because this shit actually works. I use it faithfully. I use it in conjunction. The funny thing is, I use it in conjunction with a couple of Dr. Malaxin products. Honey, the layered game is unrivaled. I'm just letting you know. So, ladies, if you want, I have it linked right here in the live, but it's a deep collagen boost. It's by Sungboon, Sungboon. That's who it's by, Sunboon editor. This shit is the truth. I've done multiple videos on it too, because I actually buy this. I have bought, listen, this is all 3. It's the same thing. I've just bought it that many times because this shit is that fucking good. And I love serums too. This is a serum I enjoy. It's a plumper, but it also helps with boosting moisture, which helps to then boost the look, in my humble opinion. It's helped me with my skin. I love this shit. I told you it's like Frankfurt's Red Hot. So if it's something you're interested in, take a look. And what I tell you, like I always tell you, don't buy shit you don't need. You can use it during the day or at night. It's not necessarily a nighttime serum. It's called Sungboon Editor. See? You probably can't see it real good because of the shine, but Sungboon Editor. I have it linked right here in the live. But check it out. It's a really good product. It works well. You see up close with my skin, I'm showing you. I don't have to fake in front with it. There are no filters. I don't use filters. Every so often I've used a filter in videos, but I don't really use filters. I'd rather just take care of my fucking skin. All right. So now back to our regularly scheduled program. See? Oh, lavender. Well, thank you for that. Let me know, lavender, how you like it. I love that product. I love it. That's one I use every day. There's some Dr. Malaxin stuff I use every day too. That I'm about to buy that again. I'm about to buy that again. To those of all of you who got it, don't forget to send me messages to let me know how you like it or don't like it. And let me tell you something else. If you don't like it, send that shit back and get your money back. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I said it because I do that with TikTok Shop all the time. If I buy something out of TikTok Shop and it end up not being what people said it was, or it doesn't work for me in the way I needed it to, I send it back. My money's important to me. So I'm not going to tell you nothing less, okay? Now, somebody's asking me, did I see the bill for Florida renaming streets on campuses to Charlie Kirk? No, I didn't see that, but I did see how they tried in one specific community and it failed. Huh? Is it wrong to laugh about that shit? The shit made me laugh. You know what my question was? Is the street a dead end? Is it too soon? I want to know, is it too soon? I don't think it's too soon. I don't think it's too soon. Remember, Charlie loved to make fun of people. If I did anything any less, it wouldn't even be authentic. No, it's not too soon. I know it's not. If you don't name a dead end street Charlie Kirk, well, you just trolling. You're just trolling at that point. That's how I see it. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm petty. I am. I'm like Cardi B say, let's go wrong for wrong. Let's go lick for lick. Hey. I'm that person. Yeah. I'm not the one that goes, you're acting really immature. I'm going to show you how adults do it. Not me. Not me. I'm going to show you how to do it. It has a bottleneck that leans to the right and exits to the left. Listen. Why did I read that out loud? Like I didn't read it before I said it out loud. I just said, let me just go ahead and read what C. Mandy's saying. Listen. You know what it made me go? It made me go, bitch. You know what the angels in heaven said? I love y'all. See, my community's unrivaled. I don't care what nobody say. We are unrivaled in what we do over here. I don't care what nobody say. Don't nobody do it like we do it. Nobody does it like we do it. I don't care what they say. People try to fake in front. They be like, man, we be doing live too. Not like we do. Y'all don't do like we do. Because over here, we know how to have fun. We don't take things too personal. Right? We don't take things too personal. We wrong as shit. Y'all wrong as shit. Ah, y'all wrong as shit. Y'all wrong as shit, bruh. Ah, you're so wrong. You're so wrong, but yet you're so right at the same time. Now, y'all see Marjorie Taylor Greene is still out there, right? Y'all see Miss Girl is still out here. Marjorie Taylor Greene, she's getting louder and louder. Y'all notice that? She's getting louder and louder. He's getting louder and louder. Y'all want me to do my look before I get into Marjorie Taylor Greene? Y'all want me to do my Stephen Miller? Cause y'all seen my Mitch McConnell, right? Here go my Stephen Miller. Okay, let me do it. Okay, hold on. Let me get myself together. Okay, let me do my Stephen Miller. Okay. That's my Stephen Miller. It's like, fool, we can see you blinking. You ain't glitching. We can see you blinking, sir. We can see you blinking, sir. You're not glitching. I was like, bruh. I guess thank you. The performance for worst glitching performance on a publicly broadcasted channel goes to Stephen Miller. Like, what? This is how he was supposed to do it. He was supposed to pull a Mitch McConnell. This was how he was supposed to do it. When he says, well, the president, he has plenary authority. And then at that moment, that's when you hear Morgan Freeman, right? Do the what do you call it? Morgan Freeman do the narration. And that's when Morgan Freeman says, and at that moment, he knew he fucked up. And that's when you go Mitch McConnell. You go, I'm not frozen. That's how you do that. Steven, if you need classes, let me know. Okay? Let me know if you need classes, Steven. All right? That's how you do it. See, some of you that came into the live probably thought I was frozen. No, I'm not frozen. I was doing my Mitch McConnell. You saw my likes, I didn't freeze. Ah! Oh my God. Jesus. Republicans, I need y'all to do better, man. I need you to do better, at least if you're going to pretend. Like, did y'all see the footage yesterday of the fights happening on the Hill yesterday? Hakeem Jeffries approaching the other guy, telling the other guy, you're not going to talk to me like that. I said, oh shit. Oh shit. Let me tell you something, because when men go at it markedly different than women do, right? You ain't see the footage, Zarvis. Oh man, listen, we're going to review some of that this morning on Patreon. We're going to talk about it, some of that this morning. Y'all got to check it out. Look at the footage. Google it today. This has been, yeah, they were running it on multiple platforms yesterday. It was a lot of clashing yesterday on the Hill. A lot of clashing. And Hakeem Jeffries walked up on that Republican lawmaker who was talking that stuff, and the Republican lawmaker was like, "Oh, we trying to do this." He kept trying to over talk Hakeem Jeffries, and Hakeem Jeffries said, "You're not gonna over talk. You're not gonna keep talking to me like that, and you're not gonna keep over talking me when I'm talking to you." And Hakeem just kept walking in his space, kept walking in his space to the point that dudes start backing up. I said, "Oh shit." This man shit right here. This how men go at it. See, men don't go at it the way women go at it. Men are different. Men are very clear, and men are about space, right? When you start going into another man's space, that's nonverbal domination. That's you saying, I already think I can punk your ass. Oh, it was beautiful to watch. It's beautiful to watch. Hakeem never raised his voice. He never yelled. None of that. Because, see, men who know who they are, they don't have to do that. Listen to Zarvis, you too close. Yep, men don't like when you step in their space like that. Listen, listen, listen. Men see that shit as a sign of aggression. Yeah, I was trying to do Well, I did Stephen Miller, but I was doing Mitch McConnell when you came in. If you saw me, if you didn't see me moving, that's the Mitch McConnell. When they say yesterday, Hakeem was on the hill like, where Brooklyn at? Where Brooklyn at? Where Brooklyn at? I said, damn. Because, see, New Yorkers and Jersey people are there. Can I be honest? For real, they lucky that the minority leaker is the minority leader is from Brooklyn and not New Jersey. What? What? Let Hakeem Jeffries been from New Jersey. It would have been a whole different circumstance then. It would have been even more escalated if it was New Jersey. That Republican congressman got off lucky that Hakeem is from Brooklyn. Real shit. Yeah, or the Bronx. Yeah, it would have been different. It would have been different. It would have been different. He got lucky. He got lucky. But when I saw it, I said, ooh, man. New Jersey would have had some furniture moving. New Jersey would have had furniture moving. It would have been some on-site shit for New Jersey. Hands down. It would have been some on-site shit for New Jersey. New Jersey would have said, I told you when I saw you that it was on site as soon as I saw you. And I ain't give a fuck that we was on the hill. You think I care? You gonna catch this work right here too. Look. Oh, you building my library? That's the fourth book, On Site. Say it again. I always loved that Whitney Houston interview back in the day where she reminded Wendy Williams that her ass was from Newark. Y'all remember that? Well, Whitney was like, oh no, I'm from Newark. Don't get it twisted. Don't let the smooth taste fool you and shit. Don't let this pop princess shit fool you. You'll catch this work, okay? You will catch all the work. Double time. That's what I used to love me about some Whitney Houston. Oh, that's what I love me. I love people who are very, they got this class about them, but at any moment they can get real hood. That's me. I'm classy. I am very, very classy, but I will also pull you into a side room and let you know that I will shift your spine. You understand? And I'll tell you with a smile, listen, bitch, you say one more fucking thing about me, I'm going to shift your fucking spine. You understand? And if you don't want to have to deal with no shit like that, you better keep my name out your garbage mouth. Have a good day. No one will ever believe you because I'm a classy bitch. Listen. That's what I would do, but that's just me. You ain't going to talk all crazy about me and think I'm not going to find you. Oh, I'm going to make it my business to find you. I'm going to go out of my way to look for you. Like, oh, wasn't you the person talking about me? Hey, listen, let me talk to you for a second. I will f you up. Do you understand? You better keep my name out your mouth. That's why I like Rihanna. Rihanna is a celebrity. She's a celebrity. However, Rihanna's the type of celebrity that she operates from the I wish creed. She like, you can say whatever you want, but if you disrespectful, you better hope and wish that I don't see the shit. Because if I do, your ass is grass. Oh, I love me some Paul Mooney. That's such a compliment. Oh, you want me to do Stephen Miller again? Okay. So, yeah, Cardi B the same way. Listen, that's why people love Cardi B. You want me to tell you why people love Cardi B? It's the authenticity of it all. Because you know how so many celebrities try to act like they're above shit? I would never do that. I'm a rich person. I would never do that. I'm so much better than. My life is so perfect. Cardi don't do that. She don't do that. She says, you know what? This is who the fuck I am. You can like me or you can hate me. That's your business. I don't really care because I don't spend my life trying to make people fucking like me. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I have more respect for that than I have a people pleaser. They want everybody to like them. Everybody got to be their friend. Everybody got to like them. Now, let me stop for a second. Let me do my Stephen Miller for y'all real quick this morning. Y'all seem to enjoy Stephen. Y'all enjoying Stephen. All right. Okay, hold on. Let me get it together. Because sometimes I have to remember who I'm doing. Because when I do the Mitch McConnell, I do it the right way. If I do the Stephen Miller, well, he don't glitch right. Okay, here we go. Here's my Stephen Miller. And the reporter's talking. Stephen, Stephen, are you there? Stephen. That motherfucker was there the whole time. What it was Stephen talked too damn much. Stephen talked too much. Say it again, sir. Sir, we can see you. Stephen Miller said, listen, we don't, as long as you act, listen, we can do anything we want. Just pretend that we're not there. Just pretend you're not there. Just blink really slowly and pretend you're not there. I'm telling y'all, the Trump administration is playing in everybody's face. Okay? Stop letting them playing with you. No, I wasn't freezing. This is when you think I'm freezing, when I do the Mitch McConnell. See, I'm not frozen. I'm just sitting here, not blinking. Just sitting here. See, eyes just burning. But I ain't blinking. Mouth moving, but I ain't blinking. I'm up here sitting like Nicki Minaj. Jesus. She another one. She don't blink very much. I'm like, people who don't blink a lot or blink enough, I'm always figuring something ain't right there. You feel me? I'm like, how are your eyes that dry and you act like it's all good? Like, why you not blinking? Something not right. You said between him and Bannon, they're gonna have everything revealed. Man, this is why I tell y'all. And you remember Trump says he hires the best people. You mean the people who snitch y'all out and always tell what the y'all doing all the time? Those people? Okay. Listen, I thank y'all for joining me this morning. Before I wrap up, right? I'm gonna put this up one more time. Listen, commercial break. I told y'all I bought this not once, not twice, 3 times. This serum is the business. I shared the things that I like. This serum is the business. If you're looking to not have skin that looks like old Coach bags, you need to pick you up some of this serum, okay? Check it out. The link's right there. Check it out. Okay? Listen, I appreciate y'all being here this morning. Look, that's the last commercial segue. Look, I done start doing them commercial breaks. Nobody else on live does those. So I'm doing something different. And I'm testing a theory. I want to see how many people start doing commercial breaks. Because I know people be watching. I know they be watching. They be watching. You right. You don't want your skin to look like an old Coach bag, Zach. So you got to moisturize. You got to clean properly. Change your pillowcases. Yeah, don't nobody want no old Coach. Oh no, not no old Coach leather serum. Yeah. Listen, I thank y'all for joining me this morning. I will be back here at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right. I appreciate you being here with me this morning. I love you so much. Listen, I want to thank you for the 50,000 likes. I thank you for over 100 shares. Okay. I appreciate that so much this morning. Okay. Listen, And look, I'm trying to take something. Oh, it won't let me do it. Okay, so I want you to have a beautiful and blessed day today, and I want you to have it on purpose. Don't let nobody fuck with your mindset, okay? People are always going to try to break you down, get in your head. Don't let them do that. Do you understand? And that's why I say that to y'all. It's all these forces out here trying to mess with you. Don't let it do it. Be excellent in spite of anyway. There's still money. And listen, I'm going to keep saying it and keep saying it. In this economy, with the Trump administration doing all the shit that they do, y'all better make some money in this economy. Y'all better make money in this economy. You know, I just heard this morning on the radio, this lady talking about she done gave $22,000 to a fake Liam Neeson this week. That's the second 20 grand she done gave to a fake Liam Neeson. Listen, y'all can sit around it. You heard what I said, Kimberly. We're going to talk about it this morning. Honey, I'm going to tell y'all all about that. I heard that shit this morning. I was like, hold up, bitch, what? Wait a minute. I'm in the wrong fucking business. I'm in the wrong fucking business, bruh. I'm in the wrong business. This woman is giving up almost $100,000 to multiple fake ass Liam Neesons. When did Liam Neeson get so much swag that women just want to give him money? That's what I want to know. What? Oh yeah, she got money. She got money to just give up because she want love. Are you serious, Andrea? You know somebody whose mother is giving Keanu Reeves? Every time I try to leave, something keeps pulling me back, me back. See, I don't want to be no scammer, man. I don't want to be a scammer, but it's hard to resist it when dumbass people just giving up money like that. Listen. Let me wrap up because y'all know we about to have an uncensored discussion. We have an uncensored live after this because we can't have it on TikTok. TikTok don't let us, right? I want to send a shout out to my top 5 gifters before I leave this morning because I do this every live because I appreciate each and every one of you. Number 1, beautiful Valerie. Thank you so much, beautiful. Number 2, Miss Beautiful Renita Carter. Thank you so much, beautiful. Number 3, beautiful My Dog is Charlie. Thank you, beautiful. Number 4, beautiful Kimmy 1937. Thank you, beautiful. Number 5, beautiful Trail. Thank you, beautiful. And a special shout out to number 6, beautiful Kim. Thank you so much, beautiful. Thank you to all the mods that helped me out this morning. I want to do a reminder, those of you who are part of our other community, don't forget today is the last day to give your suggestions about movies for October because the poll goes up tomorrow. And we watching 2 movies again this month and talk about 2 movies again this month, okay? And Lemons, I'm going to answer this question as I'm on my way out of here. No, the right isn't figuring it out because in order for the right to figure out that Donald Trump played them out, that would require them to admit their fault. And these people aren't willing to do that. When you're in a cult, you don't admit your faults. You just keep believing up until you either finally wake up and escape or you go down with the ship. There is no other way, unfortunately. I thank you all. I'll see you back here 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And for those of you about to be a part of the Uncensored Live show, I will see you in 60 seconds and counting down. Love you. Don't forget, don't let nobody live rent free in your head. Don't feed the trolls, and you can accomplish anything you put your mind to as long as you stay consistent. And we'll talk about the government shutdown some more this afternoon. And I'll even talk about it some more in my Uncensored show. I'll see you all this afternoon live at 5. Have a great and beautiful, blessed day. Bye-bye.